fucking... Gotta make sure that we actually turn that volume down. I guess we'll go with this one. Hey Forrest, hey Taffy, hey Sophia. Hey Go, hey Gamer. Nice to see you again, brother. Telling me not to stream. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm still gonna stream anyways. It's a duty. Thing might not actually function properly. Yeah, okay. Thanks for that. I appreciate it, PlayStation. You care about my health. Yeah. Mental health is a myth. It doesn't exist. Ugh. Just got rid of the one. God damn it. Just got rid of the one notification I didn't want to get rid of. I am taking a break. I'm taking a break from life. I'm taking a break to sit down and stream. To just unwind and relax. Mental health is everything. Mental health to me. See, it was my decision to want to stream. Right? At least tell us what's going on. See, just... I would tell all of you, but, you know, my own personal problems are my own, and I gotta deal with them accordingly. I can't be babied, right? I gotta deal with things my own way. Gotta deal with things alone. You see... Tried to help you. You see, personally for me, having no one to turn to or talk to growing up, to discuss my problems or things that were happening in my life, find it hard to believe that there are people out there that actually genuinely care. And even if people do genuinely care, my brain just immediately thinks that everyone is just gonna leave. It's always been like that. You know, I did say oof. Telling people your problems is not being a baby. Alright, listen. It's not the fact that telling my problems is me being a baby. It's just the fact that growing up for me personally, I had no one to turn to. So to just immediately believe that there are people that actually will sit down and listen to me is just blasphemy. I mean, I've gone through countless therapists, I've gone through countless doctors, I've gone through countless amounts of different prescription medicine, and nothing has worked. Nobody has tried to help. Everyone has basically been calling me a lost cause, saying that there's nothing they can do to me, or there's nothing that they can do for me to try and make me better, that the way that I feel is just inside my head and that it's not real. I have countless people on a daily basis saying that the personalities inside my head are not real. Everyone calling me fake on a daily basis. You know, people coming, people going. People just wanting to believe what they want to believe and not understand the facts. Jumping to conclusions instead of reading the evidence that's in front of them. My problem is this planet. Some of the people on it, some of the people, the things that have been said, done. There's just some things that I can't stand in my life. And you know, I don't really know how to explain it. The more I think about it, the more it sounds stupid. You know, honestly, today has just been such a shit show. And everything that has happened today, I just wish it didn't happen, honestly. No, there's a lot of bad things that did happen today, but if I had to say that there was one thing that I've learned that put a small glimmer of hope into me, a small smile or an ounce of happiness, was learning that I hit 500 videos on my channel, which I didn't think would be possible, but you know, we're grinding here, and we're trying our best to come out with some pretty good content. But I just please, we want the Luca, we know, the happy Luca. There is no happiness here. Happiness is a figment of people's imagination that believe that they are happy. My happiness was stripped away from me the moment I woke up this morning. You know, there are certain things that you keep to yourself. How my day went is one of them. Tell me how the world is, yeah. I'm not singing Mary Had a Little Lamb. See, do you want to know something? Alright? I don't accept my place on this planet. Deep down, I never did. You know, I always got made fun of, you know. A lot of bad things were said, a lot of bad things were done, and, you know, just... You realize that when you wake up this morning, the first thing you think about when you wake up is, am I gonna have a good day, or am I gonna have a bad day? And you know, the more I thought about it, the more I realized that today was gonna be a really bad day. I just don't feel like I fit in. Well, you guys might think I do, but I don't think I do. I don't even think my family thinks that I fit in. I will tell you this. Alright. I will tell you one thing. One thing that did happen today. One thing that made this day extremely horrible. For most of you that don't know, um, well, most of you do know, I have DIDs. Apparently, in this world, that makes you crazy. People apparently don't seem to think that DIDs is real. It's very much real. But people don't want to accept it. People make fun of people who have it, saying that they're crazy, they're fake, that everything that they do is just horrible. But here's the thing. For anyone that doesn't know, most of my personalities are male, but I have a few of them that are female. And the more I've got to know my personalities, and the more we've talked and connected, the more I had a big understanding for the opposite sex. And it came to me that, like, there may be a possibility that I could... How do I put this in a good way? I'm trying to think of, like, a good way to put this without, like, coming straight out with it. But a few people would look at me and say that I'm bi. I wouldn't really look at it like that, but at the same time, it's difficult to tell. You know, I could swing both ways. Of course, as you know, I'm heavily romantically involved with Hasu. We are not dating, but I asked her on a date. We're supposed to go on a date next Monday, but it came to me that I potentially could be bisexual. And the more I think about it, I'm just like, how would the people around me accept that part of me? So I spoke to my dad about it. Not about me being there, but I told my dad that, you know, I had a conversation with him, and I was talking to him and I said, what do you think about, you know, like same-sex marriage, you know, men making men, women liking women, you know, stuff like that, and, you know, we started talking, like, back and forth, and we started talking about pride. And I was like, yeah, one of my friends, like, said he was wearing a pride poncho today, which I thought was, like, really cool. My father, however, decided to look me dead in the eyes and make the comment that wearing a pride poncho was the gayest shit that he's ever heard in his life, and that men should like women and women should like men. It shouldn't be the other way, or it shouldn't be any other way than that. You know, men shouldn't like men, women shouldn't like women, transgender should not be a thing. Like, none of other than male and female should exist, and men should like women, women should like men. And it struck me that, like, if I were to come out with this, I would not be accepted in my family at all. That I would instantly be an outcaster. And that everyone would hate me. Everyone in my family. So I'm like, well, now I have to bottle that up. Apparently my family doesn't believe in long-distance relationships. They tell me that they will never work out. That they shouldn't exist because you need to be able to see the person that you love face to face. Along with friendships. Apparently none of you are my friends now, because my family believes that having friends 2-3 states over are not actual friends. They're just people that you talk to on a video game that don't like you, accept you, they don't, you know, they could be doing literally anything behind your back and you would never know. But apparently you know, long distance relationships or long distance friendships, they don't exist to my family. You know, they want me to go out and find people that are physically here in Alliance, and it's like, why? I have perfectly good friends literally everywhere. I have some friends in France. I have some friends in the UK. I have some friends who are from Russia. I have some friends who are from Australia. I have some friends who are from Japan. I have friends who are from the Philippines. I have friends who live in California. I have Hasu who lives in Hawaii. There's literally no one else that I can talk to. Like, I've stopped trusting people a long time ago. Just... It's difficult to wake up in the morning and instantly think in your head, no one accepts me for who I am. You know, no one's gonna accept me. My family doesn't accept me. Like, it's even more difficult when you wake up in the morning and your family's like, by the way, you should probably get rid of your friends because they're not actual friends. You know, friends are people you can hang out with and have fun with. And people online, you can't actually see them, touch them, you can't actually, like... Online friends are not real friends to them, so... Can't be accepted that way. And again, the whole multiple personalities thing. My family knows nothing of that. Everyone I've ever worked with knows nothing about that. The only people who know that I have DIDS are you guys and some of my closest friends. Nobody else knows that I have DIDS because they're gonna call me crazy. They're gonna say I'm crazy, or I need to be put in a mental institution, or that I'm psychologically impaired, or some type of bullshit that I've already been told by people who say that people who have DIDS are just absolute nut houses. I mean, how do you really respond to something like that? I mean, I'm sure I've told this story before, but just in case I haven't, I used to, now I can say I used to. I used to work at Save a Lot because, you know, I quit like a couple days ago. I actually went there today to get some milk. I handed in my key, and you know, I said goodbye to everyone that was there at least. But so a couple weeks ago, for anyone that doesn't know the story, I can't remember if I ever told it or not, but a couple weeks ago, one of the coworkers there specifically And I walked into work one day and they started talking about multiple personalities. And he started chuckling and was like, oh my god, speaking of that, I used to have a neighbor who used to have multiple personality disorder. And one of his personalities was a female. And he was like, he had like a super high-pitched voice. And he was like, he's a complete idiot and he's very, very mentally unstable. He was like, people who have multiple personalities are just crazy. He constantly called him a nut house, saying that he's delusional and that he needs to seek professional help for speaking in a super high-pitched voice. And I'm just sitting here listening to all this, like, I would hate to say what he says if he finds out that I have DIDS too. People who are different are not accepted into this world. They never have, and they probably never will be. Society just seems to have a problem with people who are different. Move away with the zoo and live happily ever after. If only it was that easy. You know, I didn't even, like, have plans on making a stream tonight. I was gonna hang out with friends, but then everyone that I asked told me that they're too busy or they don't want to hang out with me. And then Anor was like, hey, you know, people in the the people in the Discord server asked when the next stream will be. And I was like, well, since no one wants to hang out, I guess I can go stream. It's not like I have anything better to do. So, here we are. You know, and I don't want to bother Hasu. You know, she's quite busy with someone trying to help a friend who's not really feeling the best, so, you know, I don't want to be a nuisance to her, so I figured I'd let her be. Not in the best of moods to be touched. The whole reason for us mining today was to get some gold, so I'm glad we're finding a bunch of it. It's fine, I understand. You all got school. Not like I'm gonna force you to stay here. Let's see. I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean to sound rude when I say this. And, I don't want, I'm not really trying to worry you guys, but honestly, even waking up tomorrow morning, that will be a miracle. Rude's better. I don't know what you think I'm gonna say. idea what you're talking about, but please elaborate. I know that I try and talk more on my streams because, you know, people just playing and not talking is not really going to bring you any, you know, any type of audience. You know, everyone's looking for people who are going to actually talk in their videos, but I'm just not in one of the best moods today, so talking is probably not going to be very much. Tell me about it. Yeah, because we're long distance. Yeah, I totally feel that one. You know, I wonder how my parents are gonna react when I tell them, hey, by the way, I'm talking to and wanting to date someone who is not even from, you know, not even from our town. She lives in Hawaii. Wonder how well that's gonna go. won't make this stream long. On what? Alright, once I find one more gold deposit, I think I'll go ahead and get off. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, guys. I want to thank everyone so much for coming out today. Thanks for caring. Um, Even though I feel like mm, I don't, I don't deserve any of you. You guys are really appreciative. I really like that. I took a lot of medication before streaming. It was only a matter of time before it was gonna kick in, and I feel it kicking in quite heavily, to be honest. Um, but I appreciate all of you guys coming out. You guys are fantastic. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. It's free. If you don't like the channel or the content later on, you can always unsubscribe to no cost to you whatsoever. And also, if you guys want, um, I'll be streaming tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But I really do appreciate all of you guys. Also hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload another video, and I will see everyone in the next video. Peace out, everyone. Have fun, and stay safe.